Hi you guys, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. So I'm here trying to use up more of these little fabric bits and pieces that I have prepared. I still have a lot. So I thought I would make some pockets that I decorate with some fabric pieces and see how that goes. So I have some things ready here to just go down. I really think this will be a very fast video. I kind of like set things up beforehand to see how everything would work. And then I'm just gonna, like I did before, I have several videos that I've made recently that haven't uploaded yet, and I don't know what order they're gonna go up, so I don't know what you guys have seen or what you haven't. So I do put things up in order at least. So I know that this isn't going to happen before the other thing, but I went ahead and I cut out a shape of, pocket shape, and I did zigzag stitching around so that you guys didn't have to sit and watch that. And also I did inking. So that's all finished. So you guys, I'm thinking what I'm going to try and do next is a farm journal. I've never done anything farm. I didn't grow up on a farm, so I feel like I don't know anything about it and that it might be silly. But I grew up near farms. I grew up in the Yakima Valley where they grow lots and lots of things. So, in fact, some of the ephemera that I recently purchased, I can't remember the name of the Etsy shop right now, but I will at some point when I'm doing this, I'll tell you. But this Yakima Valley, Washington, I grew up in the Yakima Valley, not in Yakima, but in the Yakima Valley. So I grew up around lots of farms, and it says family raised fresh apples. So that's totally true. I don't know how many of the farms in the area are still family owned, but when I was growing up, I had several friends that I went to school with that their family, they were farmers and they owned very large farms, so they provided food for probably you guys. I don't know. But so I'm aware of farm things, but I feel like maybe I don't know exactly what to put in one. So we're going to see how I do with it. I actually feel like this needs to move. Nope, I'm going to leave it. Okay, so I'm letting the glue set a little bit before I do more on that. And I have a couple things ready to go, but I'm going to do some more stitching on it. So we're going to let the glue dry. This one, I have these fabrics. So this is from the paper pack that I showed you guys. I was whining about not getting a good coupon from Michael's, or that their Hot Buy paper is never on sale anymore like it used to be. And the day that I was whining about it to you guys, I got a coupon in the mail, so I ran and got it, and then I showed it to you, I think the next day. That's what this paper is, from that paper pack. So I'm just gonna line it up there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and glue that. So again, like in the other video that I used some of these scraps, I am just trying to use up some scraps. I've got lots, and right now I have filled, I don't know if you're going to want to hear this or not, but I've filled my trash bag. It's not a big trash can, but I have been filling it lately going, no, I'm not holding on to this stuff anymore. So I'm using what I can use, and I am throwing away what I am not using. So these items were keepers, and if I can't use them, if it ends up I can't use them, they're going in the trash too. I don't want my craft room to be filled with garbage, you know. I want to be able to use the things that I have, and if I can't, then I want them gone. And some things, I look at them and at first I'm like, I don't know if I like that. And then I put it all together and then I think, okay, I guess that's good. And this fabric is one of those things because it has like purplish, pinkish with orange. And I'm like, well, I'm not sure that's a good thing. But then, you know, you put it all together and I think it ends up being okay in the end. We'll see. We'll see when it's all put together. I want this one on top. My husband just went out to get us some pizza. My husband loves pizza. I mean, it seriously, he could probably eat it every day. Or if he was really tired of it, every other day. But he said that he got an email saying that it was National Pizza Day. I don't know if it really is or not. And he goes, that means that we need to order some. I'm like, all right. So he's ordering from one of those, you go and get it and then you bake it at home. Okay, so we're gonna let that sit. Hopefully this is something that doesn't hang out too far. It only measures, you know, 6 inches, so it'll probably hang out a little bit, you know, but I think that's okay. Okay, and then this one, also paper from the paper pack. And then some of this is gonna hang off or probably be in the way of the spine, and if that's the case, then 1 2 3 4 5, I did 5 inches, so maybe not. But if that's the case, when I go ahead and put it into a journal, then I'll trim it. That's, you know, I don't have a problem with that. That's fine. Okay, so I have this little thing I'm gonna put down here. I want to make sure I have it in the right spot. Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is just put some glue down here. And, you know, do that and then lift up a little bit. Like that. Hopefully this holds it okay for us. Okay. Did I get them on there fairly straight? I can't really tell. I think so. Okay. So that goes there, and I'm going to I'm gonna sew, and I don't know for sure, but we're gonna make a guess. I can feel the paper under there, and so I'm just gonna hope that I'm kind of in the right place. And I'm gonna do zigzag. I can feel it, so I'm feeling the paper as I go to make sure it's kind of in line with the foot a little bit. And I'm not sure that I lined it up real well with like well, when I take it out, I'll explain. You know, that it would have been nice for the stitching to be kind of right where the corners are, but you know, it didn't turn out that way, and that's okay. I could go down it again and stitch again, but I'm not concerned about it. I'm really not concerned about it. So I don't know if you can see the stitching. Like I said in the previous video, I don't have darker brown thread, so we're gonna go with this. In fact, I'm planning on covering that with zigzag with Rick Rack. So it's okay anyway. Or I could go down the center and let that show. I could kind of, I could do it that way. I think maybe I'll do it like that. Let's see, I have some scrap paper up here so I don't get my Fabri-Tac all over the place. So let's use some Fabri-Tac. Okay. And then I will line it up sort of with the corners, not totally, but sort of. All my torn fabrics aren't like perfectly torn, so it's not like they're all the same size. It would be awfully hard to get all the corners. Okay, and then I have this little, it says apple butter, and there's a little teacup, cinnamon apple tea time, that I thought I would put here. And then there's this little label here. It said apple pie, but I cut the apple part off, and I'm just gonna add it to the side like that. I've made apple butter in the past, and it turned out really well. I liked it. We have some apple trees in my backyard. I don't know if the people who lived here before us sprayed them or did something to them to make it so that they grew larger or had fewer worms. But the first year that I lived here, there were quite a few apples that I was able to use, and really that's never happened since. I have a little button that I have all prepared that I'm not sure where I want it exactly, but I'm thinking up here. But since then, we've had not very large apples, really tiny actually, and the bees get to them. So, and whatever other critters are out there. But I know bees because I go and try to clean off the nasty ones sometimes. And when you pull it down and you turn it over, the bees are sitting in there eating the apples, which is kind of scary because I don't want the bees to get me. Okay, so let's see if that were in a journal, what that would look like. So I think that's pretty. Okay, so let's make up another one. But anyway, that first year that we were here, I made quite a bit of apple butter, and we had it for a long time, you know, eating off of it. Okay, so on this one, I think I want to do, I feel like I want to do a straight stitch on this for some reason. I don't know. What do you guys think? No, I'm gonna just, it's set up for it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. So yeah, I did the apple butter, and we also have some plum trees. Well, we had two. One of them died, but the one that we had lots of plums on, I made plum jam, and that turned out really good, actually. It was delicious. But I haven't done that again. I don't know, maybe I've done that a couple times. We also had grapes, but I think I've told you guys before that the deer really liked my grapes, and so they would eat them all, and then I'd have to clean up the deer poop, and so we pulled the grapes out, and really the grapes weren't good. I don't know what the people who put them in, I don't know what they were using them for, but I made grape jam and I made grape jelly, and neither one of them were that good. Like, the flavor wasn't great. It was meh, just kind of yeh. So I was just like, you know, too much trouble for what it's worth, so we pulled them out. Okay, so again, this is from the same ephemera pack that I purchased. I know that you guys know the lady. I've heard her. Home Book and Treasure. I'm pretty sure that's what, is that what it's called? Home Book and Treasure? I know I've heard of it on other channels before, but yesterday I went online looking for just some fall ephemera. I didn't necessarily want whole kits or paper packs. I wanted just ephemera, and I found this one on sale for it was 99 cents, but I don't know. By the time this video goes up, I don't know what it will be. But again, it was, otherwise it's like $2, which I feel like is fine because, you know, you can use it forever. So, and I didn't have to sit on the computer trying to find all of these images myself, which I appreciate. Okay. And there are more pages to it. I think it's a 5-page total. It has some tags and like a couple, like almost like note pages. I don't know really what to call them, but I'll show it to you guys. I'll print it out. I wanted to do this, so I cut out the bits and pieces. Okay, so here's one. This one would cover a full page, so it would look like that in a journal. And then it would be sneaky, but it's a pocket. So I don't know if you put it lower, you could have something with a tag coming out of the top. But I was thinking of it being a pocket this way. So I don't know. I like it. I think it's really cute, but it would be a sneaky pocket because all this stuff would be in the way. So maybe something coming up from the top would actually be the best choice for it, coming up this way. Otherwise, nobody would know, right? Anyway, so there's the second one. I have one more. Oh, yeah, I just need to stitch it. So we're going to zigzag again. So again, I'm just feeling the paper underneath it, the edge of the paper, to try and make sure I'm keeping it in a straight-ish line. It's kind of straight. Okay, but that's cute. I like that. And then I wanted to put over the center of this just kind of a little decoration of, you know, a button and a little piece of fabric. So we'll put that down. Got on my finger and it's really hot. Kind of squirt it out there a little bit. Okay, and then we have Mountain Farm apples. Very cute. I think it's really cute. I hope that I can use these pockets in the journal that I plan to make. I'm hoping, because I have a hard time making something in advance and then it not going with the colors and stuff like that. So I don't know. Hopefully it works. If not, eventually they'll be in a journal. I don't know. So this on a page. How cute. I love the colors, you know. It's just really pretty, I think. So did I get them all done? So there they are. Let me move this out of the way. So, and you know, a way to get rid of some of the little scraps that you might have. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.